Good morning. Well, here we go. Yeah, so first of all, good morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful it's Friday. Wonderful Friday morning. I got a chance to leave work early last night, so here I am. I was happy about that. I was like, do I want to go home? I was like, yep, I guess I'll go home. So I dipped out. They was like, all right, I'm out of here. Anywho, hold on, let me find something to put it on so I can talk to y'all at the same time. Cause if I don't have nothing to concentrate on, I can't talk like I want to. Hold on, what was that video? There it goes. Give me just a second, y'all. Good morning. What's up, Denitra? Good morning. Good to see you. What's up, son? Good morning. Happy Friday. You celebrating Happy Friday? Yeah. Hold on, let me fix this real quick on my computer. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so I got something to look at. Okay. I had to do something real quick. That's why I was late. Sorry, I'm late. You missed. Alright. So let me just say this. Y'all don't get me angry a lot. I'm trying my best to be good. I am. Okay. So I kind of don't know what to say because I'm like, huh? It doesn't make sense. I promise you, when people say stuff, they just be talking, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. What you talking about? All right, so okay, so y'all know I did my live the other day. I was very respectful. I didn't say anything disparaging, or I didn't do no name calling or nothing. I was very respectful. But to me, it's like y'all don't respect. Like y'all want people to disrespect y'all in order for y'all to, you know, okay, I'm gonna respond and do all this stupid crap. I'm trying to be good here. I am. Okay. I'm trying not to be angry. I'm trying to be good. I am. I'm trying to be. Okay, so all right. Y'all give me a second. Okay. This is very hard for me to do because y'all know I don't do this. Anywho, let me put this over here. Okay, so I was made aware. I was at work last night, and I was made aware of Manifest did a station hit, and let me tell you something. Okay, so The reason I stopped supporting Manifest was because I don't know if some of y'all was here and remember that. I know. You good. You good, Plotty. You good. Yeah, if I don't read the comments, it's because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm talking about. Okay, so I stopped supporting Manifest because if y'all remember back in like whatever month that was, that I don't think Ben and Phantom wasn't getting along, right? So Ben, he was literally on my channel. I got the video. I gotta find it. Where he was asking me, he was like, do you give me permission to go at Phantom? I said, I can't do that. I can't make that decision. That's your decision. So I was like, I can't make that decision for you. So Phantom was over there on Stormy's channel, and Ben went up there, and I was in the, like, I think, I don't know if that was the same night or what, but Ben was over there. Phantom was on the panel, and he went up there. I mean, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. And I promise y'all I laugh at this stuff, but like I was pissed when I heard this last night. So and y'all know I laugh a lot, so don't even pay that no attention. Oh, and let me say this too. If y'all think I'm boring, y'all can leave right now because y'all didn't like the last response I had. And if y'all don't really support me or like me, you can leave right now. I'm fine with that. I don't care if you think I'm boring. Like, you can leave right now. But anywho, yeah, so Phantom and Ben went at it on Stormy's channel, right? And I was telling Ben, I was like, no, I was like, cause he kept saying, Ben kept telling me, and y'all can ask Ben, even though I don't get along with him, y'all can ask him. He was like, well, I'm gonna go do it on Manifest channel, right? So I was like, well, okay, like that's fine. And so he went over there and did it on Phantom. I'm like, I was telling him in the chat, I said, no, you're supposed to get this to Manifest. Because he told me, he said, if I find him over there, I'm gonna say so. I said, well, that, it's up to you. But he went and did it on Stormy's, right? So they got into it that night. I saw the whole thing go down. And a lot of people didn't see that live, right? I think Stormy had took it down or whatever. So the next morning, of course, I came up here and talked about it. And Manifest was in my chat, and she was trying to rush me to tell her the story. I was like, no, I'm going to tell her how I need to tell it. You just got to wait. So she asked me at the end, like, who do you think won? And at this time, I'm cool with Phantom, I'm cool with Ben. And she asked me my opinion of who I think won, right? The argument. So I was like, oh, you put me in an awkward position. No, I'm cool with both of them. So I sat there and thought for a second. I was like, well, if I had to decide who won the argument, I said, in my opinion, Phantom won, right? So I think Manifest either go live that day or the next day. It's one or the other. So when she go live, I go over there in her chat, and I'm her mod at that time. I'm her mod, right? Don't start BBO. I'm finna ignore you right now. She go live, right? And then around this time, she had got monetized. We congratulated her for getting monetized and all that, right? Meanwhile, like before she got monetized, I'm over there dropping links and being supportive, right? So, oh Jesus, okay. So when she get up on the live, like maybe within the first 5-10 minutes, she called me a lie. She talking about, you said Phantom won, you a lie. How is my opinion a lie? You asked me my opinion of who won the argument. I said Phantom. That's my opinion. So how is it a lie? She said this on her live. I'm in her chat. I'm her mod, right? So I'm like, why are you calling me a liar on your live? I'm your mod. I'm over here supporting you. So I hear her in the DM. I'm like, you can't tell me that my opinion is a lie. Y'all know she never hit me back, never said nothing, never hit me back up. So you know what? I left and I never went back. I never went back. What's up, Oppie? Good morning. I never went back because if I'm your mod and you're I don't know if she was trying to embarrass me or what, but I never went back. I never went back after that. All right, so that's I was there supporting her before. I heard her say on the station here. You being funny, I know you. Hey, somebody calling you out, co-host. Anyway, I'm sorry they called me off guard. But yeah, she's sitting up here telling me that I was a liar. I'm over here supporting you and you calling me a liar and I'm your mod? Like, no, I left. I didn't go back. Okay, so on the station here, she gonna sit here and say that I never supported her. How am I a mod on your channel and I never supported you? That does not equal up. Why would I be a mod on your channel and I never supported you? That doesn't make sense. I was always dropping her links, Mel's links, and whoever ever links they asked me to drop because I was a mod on both channels. Oh, hello, good morning. I never seen you here, Cleo. Good morning. First time here. Okay. But yeah, and yes, y'all hit the like. Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm like, how am I not supporting you, but I'm your mod? That doesn't equal up. It doesn't. So that was a lie in itself. Then that live that Phantom did the other day when he was interrogating me on what I already said on my panel that morning. And I told him the same thing I said on here. But like I say, every time I hit Phantom Live, he hide the video so you can't see it. She gonna say that I was lying to Phantom. About what? What did I lie to Phantom about? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cleo. Thank you. Thank you. No, we all this YouTube stuff is freaking crazy. I promise you. Like, oh my god. Okay. So, Jesus, I'm trying not to be upset. Okay. So, yeah, I'm like, what did I lie about? I said exactly what I said. What I told Mel is what I told Phantom. Now, okay, so what Mel said. First of all, if you've been in the YouTube streets for years, right? What's up, boat captain? Good morning. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna try to be, cause y'all know I don't do this. I don't. Okay, so what was I finna say? So if you're in the YouTube streets, it always works when what I'm trying to say is, okay, when you're going from sub to content creator, I can't look at y'all in the chat right now. When y'all go from sub to content creator, somebody helped you get there. Whether it is, okay, let me give y'all good examples, and I'm naming names today because I don't care. Okay. So how do we all know Mel? We know Mel from Night and Day, right? Then when I went over there with Mel, y'all know Mel, know me through Mel. that's how it works. It goes from content creator to content creator. Some of y'all know me through Phantom. Some of y'all know me through BBO or G5. That's how it works. When we all go to these places, somebody knows us from somewhere. So don't say that the only reason people know me is through this person. Well, that's absolutely true. But the thing about it is somebody know you through somebody. Nobody just comes on YouTube and nobody knows you and you ain't linked up with nobody. Everybody is linked to everybody. Just like uh when Miss Pam was here. I know Miss Pam through trees. That's how it works. So don't try to sit here and act like nobody's linked to nobody. Everybody's linked to somebody on this app. Okay. So anywho, Jesus. Anyway, so y'all heard my other live, which like I said, I don't care if y'all think it's boring. I'm a very classy lady. I don't get on here and fuss and cuss and do all that other stupid stuff. Y'all do that. I don't do that. That's up to y'all. Anyway, so Mel gets up there and say that I turned on her when I said, and I gave her a warning. I was like, I can't, like, I told her before I walked away. I said, what you're doing looks crazy. This dude just cussed us out, and I'm talking about being on Phantoms. You do a whole live about it. Have me to go on your panel and play the video. Then, when he start his channel, no, when he go live, because I think at that point he already had started his channel, you went over there and ran his face. What? Don't do that to me. You know I'm live. I know. Oh my God, this one pissed me off. Let me turn this phone down because that's gonna make me mad. Hold on. All right, I'm silencing everything. Okay. Anywho, I see you, Rose T. But okay. Good morning, by the way. Yeah. So I was like, I walked away because of your behavior. Like I said it before I walked away. I'm like, this was crazy. Like you just did a live on him. Then you ran back to his channel. I'm not looking at the chat, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. But it looks crazy, and I told her, I was like, that looks crazy. And how did he do that? I'm sorry, I'm watching this game. I have to do this to distract me from, just staring at the chat. Anywho, yeah. So then she said, she mentioned that, okay, if I do a live and I purposely leave stuff out, it was for your protection. I purposely did not say anything about it because it was to protect you, not me, you. So she brought up the thing with the being in Phantom situation, saying that if she liked him, just say that. First of all, let me explain this. So a lot of stuff that I started seeing, I saw it this year. It was one red flag I had last year with her, and I looked past it when somebody sent me a screenshot of her in my conversation. And I immediately went to her and said, why does this person have a screenshot of our conversation? Of course, she had to talk her way out of it because I didn't, I saw it as a flag, but I didn't, I didn't push her to the side. Because if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. Okay, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and then I'm gonna leave it alone, right? Which is what I did. So, I did that and I moved past it. Okay. A lot of the stuff that the red flags I started seeing, like I said, I saw this year because Phantom was over there replaying those darn vault videos, and it was stuff that like I didn't like. Some of those lives I didn't hear those in entirety because I missed them and he probably right after, so I didn't get a chance to see it. But it was some stuff on there that I heard after the fact, and I was like, dang, I didn't hear that. So, what's up, Juan? Good morning. Yeah, I got you. Roasty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this because I'm very angry about this. And I don't really get angry. Okay. But what's up, Juan? Good morning. You ain't gonna have no idea what I'm talking about. So, anywho, what was that? Yeah. So the screenshot from the conversation was the red flag I got last year, right? So this year, like I said, when Phantom was playing those vault videos is where I started to see other things. Then it was one particular live where he played, I think it was the live where I think her, Stormy, the Chaos Demon, I was up there in that live. And at the end of that video, because I was in the chat, and I was like, because I had, I didn't see that full live because I had missed it. And when I found out it was happening, like I said, I saw my name in the chat. I'm talking about when it was actually live. When I saw my name in the chat, I said something about it and I told her, which is when she went over there. Right? So now I'm looking at the vault video this year from that live. And at the end of that video, because I'm going to come back to the Phantom and Ben situation. At the end of that video, me and Phantom, I guess around that time, that's when we was calling each other YouTube husband and wife. And by the way, Phantom started that. And at the end of the video, we called each other husband and wife, right? Mel was in the chat talking about cut it off. And I looked at that, I was like, okay. So then when he ended the video, of course he dropped the link to see was anybody gonna go up there, and Mel went up there. So I don't know if that's the same video or another day, but I remember she did go up there. So what happened was she got up there talking to Phantom or whatever, and she up there all giggly and everything. And I was watching, I was paying attention and all that. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't want Phantom, so don't say that. And so I was just like, okay, all right. So I think the next day, I was kind of wondering. So I was like, let me ask her this. So I went back and I asked her, I said, and I'm telling it, I'm only mentioning it because she mentioned it. I purposely left that out I left it out on purpose. I was trying to protect you, not me. I know everybody got, say whatever they gonna say when it came to me and Phantom. I didn't give a crap. Okay, so I was talking to her, in the DM. I said, hey, I got a question to ask you. And she was like, yeah. So I said, and I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell you, I asked her, I said, well, do you like Phantom? I said, if you do, I don't care. I said, I don't care if you do, I don't want him. That's exactly what I said. I said, I don't want him. I just wanted to know. So, so she asked me, And she was like, oh no, want no online guys. I was like, all right, cool. Then she sent me a voice note, very angry. I was like, how you go from I don't want no YouTube guys to being angry? I don't get it. So she got real mad at me. And I was like, well, I'm not trying to make you upset. Like, I was just, asking the question. Like if I'm asking you a question, it's not to get you upset. It's because I was curious and I asked the question. Like, I wanted to know. And I told her, I said, I don't care if you do. So I asked her and she got mad at me and she talked to me for 3 or 4 days after that. I was like, okay. So I didn't worry about it. I was like, okay, well, I guess I got the answer I wanted, or basically that told me the answer right there. I was like, okay. And for the longest time, people have been saying that to me, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When you friends with somebody, you don't believe what everybody else saying about them because that's your friend. Like you don't want to sit there and especially if people lie on them. I'm like, I'm not gonna even believe the hype. I'm just gonna ignore it and go on with my life. But at that point, I had, like I said, I had started to see it. So I said, well, let me ask because instead of me assuming stuff, I'd rather ask you myself. I'm not gonna go to somebody else and say, hey, do you think they like this person? No, I'm gonna ask them myself. So, and I always, make it clear, like, hey, if you don't want to answer, it's fine or whatever. But I asked her, and I was like, well, if you do, I don't care. And I told her that I said I don't care. So, like I said, she got mad at me, sent me a heavy voice note, and then didn't talk to me for 3 or 4 days. Yeah, get the likes up. What are you at? Because I will stop talking. Oh crap, no. Yeah, y'all wrong for that. So y'all ain't gonna hit the like. I'll shut up right now. We'll sit here 5 whole minutes, and I will not say nothing else. Like absolutely not. While I'm pausing, y'all make sure y'all take care of y'all mental health because some of y'all need to take breaks off this freaking out because y'all letting it rule y'all life. This YouTube, I think I'm starting to think. I mean, this is the only attention some of y'all get is on YouTube. Like this is on the only attention y'all get is on this app. Cause y'all act like it. Y'all act like this is the only attention y'all get. Okay. Yes, hit the like button. I appreciate that. Yeah, they in the bushes lurking. They said I was boring, but here y'all go again looking at me. If I'm boring, y'all can leave. Bye. I don't care about you the likes and all this stupid stuff. I only said it because my mom said we don't have enough likes and y'all listen to what I can say. My mom said get the lights up. See? Now go and listen to what she got to say. Let me close this out. Y'all ain't doing me right. Everybody love to get the tea but don't want to like it. Uh-huh. Once we get to 20, I'll start. I see 16 right now. When we get to 20, I'll start talking again. But yeah, y'all take care of y'all mental health. Cause this stuff is freaking wild and crazy on here. When we get to 20, I'll start. Matter of fact, 25. We'll start at 25. Anywho, I'm gonna sit quiet until y'all do it. Cause alright, I see 18. 25, I'll start. It's 34 people in here. 19. 25, I'll start. Oh yeah, there's something else I gotta clarify. Mm-hmm. All right, let me refresh. Still 18. Uh, Stop liking and unliking. Whoever doing that, stop liking and unliking. I see you like from all your accounts. You done your bit. Yeah, I got you. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. I'm gonna refresh again. All right. Guess we'll see you then. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about the other live from yesterday. That junk was crazy. I probably won't because I don't pay them losers no attention. Mm-hmm. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. Also, this is my time to calm down. 23. Two more. I'll start. Mm-hmm. Time I done my bit. That's funny. Okay. Where we at now? Mm, let's see, 22. Now I'm laughing at you, Plotty. You a mess. Mm-hmm. 23. You trying to get to? Yeah, yesterday was insane. I know. I saw that. They leave it now because they don't want to hit the they don't want to hit the like button, so they leave it. It's okay. It's all good. They gonna wait till I start talking to come back. I already know it. I know how YouTube works. Mm. When I see 25 on my side, I'll start talking again. 24. All right. Somebody else hit the like button. I'll start talking again. Y'all remind me where I left off at. Oh, I think I was on what was I at? Sure, I forgot. All right. When we get to 25, I'll start talking. Mm-hmm. They'll come back when I start talking. I already know it. I know how they gonna do. I'm doing this on purpose. I am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. No. I was done. No Cleo. Mm-mm. I thought I was very respectful on that other live. I am. Where the lights at now? Wait, where the lights at? I can't see it from my end. I'm on StreamYard. Waiting on y'all. It's a waiting game. Yeah. Where we at, Denitra? Can you type? I know you be busy. I kind of don't like to lean on just one mod. I don't like to do that. All right, somebody got to hit the like. Just one person. We waiting on you. When the one person hit the like, I'll start talking again. Mm-hmm. We waiting on one of y'all. It's 34 y'all in here. It was 37. Y'all started leaving when I said I'ma shut up. It's 37 now. Okay, thank you. 25. Okay. I said I was gonna clear up something. Oh yeah, okay. So what I said, okay, so Mel said that I said that and I was honest about that. I said it's funny how I put her name in the title and all y'all show up here. Okay, so Roy, I see you. Yeah. Uh yeah, I said it's funny how I put her name in the title and all y'all show up, but y'all never show up to none of my other lives. Exactly what I said. I never said that because I put her name in a title, this was the first time I got 40 likes. I never said that. I said it was 40 people in here. If y'all gonna sit here and talk about stuff, be right about it. I never said that was my first time getting 40 likes. I said it was 40 people in here. I said I don't normally get this many people, but because people are nosy, they wanted to see what I was talking about. Okay, thank you, Sorority. I appreciate you. But yeah. So that was one of the things I was gonna clear up, Rose T. Um, then let me say this too. So when she said that she was crying about my life, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that's true. I think she's trying to use me as a scapegoat because Rose T and We the People went after her and did the lie of they kind of cornered her on Phantoms. And I believe that's what she cried about, not about my life, because I was very respectful. I didn't say nothing demeaning. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't do none of that. I told everybody, I said, I'm going to be respectful because if somebody is my friend, I'm not going to get on here and talk about them in a negative way. I'm just gonna say exactly what happened. And like I said, I left the Phantom and Ben stuff out of it to protect her because people was already saying, oh, she's over there trying to get chosen by Ben. And I did hear people say, oh, she was over there trying to stab Vacay in the back about Phantom. I heard all of that. So I said that I did not include that in my life to protect her. She mentioned that on Manifestation Head. She mentioned that. And she was like, oh, a manifest. Oh, she didn't say nothing about that. I did not say nothing about it on purpose to protect her because people was already saying you over there trying to get chosen by Ben, and people were saying that you stabbed me in the back about Phantom. Which, like I said, I didn't believe that, but I now I'm starting to wonder, like, did you? Because I was hearing people say that, but I didn't lean into that. And so don't sit up here and try to make it seem like I'm fake because I'm seeing stuff in hindsight. I'm seeing stuff when Phantom is playing these videos from the vault, and I'm hearing stuff that I didn't hear before, and I'm looking like, hold on, I didn't, I didn't pick up on that then. A lot of this stuff I seen this year. Like I didn't come privy to it till this year. All right, Prize. But yeah, I'm just like, don't sit up there and try to make it seem like I was being fake and I sat in your face for a year and didn't say nothing. No, I ain't see a lot of that stuff to this year. So, dang, what that word say? Oh my god, I never seen that word in my life. What does that say? Oh my god, I need to brush up on my vocabulary, Roasty. Okay. But yeah, I'm just like, hold on. Like don't make me the scapegoat because We the People and Rose T was tearing you up. I didn't do that. I was very respectful. I was very respectful. But I like I said, I don't feel like she was crying about my life. I believe she was crying because y'all got her. And y'all can go back if We the People got her chat replay on for that video. Y'all ain't gonna see me say nothing negative about Mel in that chat. I said nothing negative. And whoever's the liar that's going around saying that I said that she's fly boys, you're a liar. I never said that. I never said she had any troll pages. It's something. Okay, gotcha. But that's just like, okay, yeah, I was yeah, I'm always respectful, and I'm just raised that way. Like the way y'all fight is the way y'all fight, and the way I am is the way I am. And when people was asking me about that, I was like, I'm one and done. I'm not saying nothing else about it. But I heard this last night when I was at work, And I was like, no, y'all ain't trying to make me look like I'm a liar and I'm fake when y'all was being that way to me. Because, like I told y'all, then Phantom asked me on that live that he hid from the other night. Ben brought it up, and I got the video. Ben was on my panel, and Ben said, Manifest and Mel don't support you like you support them. And he actually opened my eyes to that because I didn't pay no attention. And when I started thinking about it, I'm like, he kind of right because I never freaking seen them over here when I was always in their chat. Always, like, if I knew that they was live, I was there, right? So don't sit up there and say I didn't support y'all when I was always there, the main one dropping links and stuff in the chat. Like, don't lie like that. Okay. So, what else? What else was said? Nobody's trying to get no clout off of you. I was there. I was supportive. I was a mod. But like I said, Ben did bring that up. So Mel and Manifest will say, "Oh, I'm at work. Like I can't type, but I can't type." I'm like, okay. So Ben watches me. I know he do. He ear hustles. He's probably here right now. He ear hustles. 42 people here. Make sure it's 42 likes. Okay. So being ear hustles. So Ben pays attention to what time I go live because like I said, he was always here. He told me himself. So when Ben started doing morning lives at the same time I was doing lives, I know he was doing it on purpose, simply because he knew what the time slot I would go live, and I guess he would do that, to get more people to come over there, which y'all like to miss and y'all go, so don't worry about it. I'd be like, well, go over there then. You want to be over there. So the thing about when she said something about um Mel talking about I said that she was over there and being chat. First of all, y'all was telling me, oh, I can't type, I'm at work. But even though me and Ben are on different time zones and I'm live when he's live, right? This is the same, it's the same as that time. So my question was to her, because at that point I wasn't even talking to Manifest no more, so I didn't care. But my question is, if we live at the same time and we cool, why and this dude just cuss me out on panels, and you say you can't be in the chat? You always in the chat, you always on panel. That was my question to her. I'm like, you say you be at work, so how can you be on the panel for 2-3 hours and be in the chat typing? Because we go live at the same time, so how can you go and do that for him, but you can't do it for me? That was my question. Right, Prize. 10 of y'all need to hit the like. Stop being losers. Hit the like. Okay, so 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 just like you exactly. Thank you. It's a valid question. If he watched me and he trying to spite me and know what time I go live, why are you over there in his live and I'm your mod? I'm supporting you. Why are you over there with him and you not over there with me? That was the question I asked. So when I asked that, right, she was like, she was like, and at this point, like I said, I don't get along with Ben. He was wrong how he came at me over the boxing guys. Um, and I left him alone. I left him where he was. I walked away, right? So I don't get along with him, right? But you steady over there, always in his chat, and I'm just like, okay, we supposed to be cool. I ain't seen you over here in mine. And you know how many years I supported her? I'm at work. She asking me to drop links, even though she got other mods in the chat that don't mod. They just got a wrench, but they ain't modding. They ain't dropping no links. But I'm at work. Hey, Vay, can you drop this link? Hey, Vay, can you drop that link? And I'm just like, hold on, I'm at work. These people chilling at home. They can drop a darn link. Anyway. Mm. Right. Prize. Prize said that's just like BBO going live and I'm in another chat. Right, exactly. And you co-host? Like, come on now. You're supposed to be over here with me. But I was like, okay. So, but see, at this point, like I said, Prize, I was not supporting men. I never went to his channel, hit the like in the bushes or on the panel. None of that. So when this dude and cuss us out over there on panel, you running in his face, you done did a live on him, had me on the panel. And I'm like, all of this is irrelevant now. Because you went back to his panel just talking to him. And I'm just like, okay, so what was that live for? What was that live for then? If you gonna do a live cussing him out and saying all that, what was it for? Okay. So then she gonna say, well, you be over there in Phantom's live when I be live, or I be in Phantom's chat or something, she said, something like that. And I'm just like, I don't have no problem with Phantom. You don't have no problem with Phantom either. So what's it to you that I'm in his chat? I was like, what the crap? Hold on, y'all. Somebody sent me a message. Okay, so I'm just like, neither one of us have a problem with Phantom, so why wouldn't I be in his chat, right? That that didn't make sense to me. Oh Jesus, that didn't make sense to me. Like you basically trying to one up me and say, um, I I'm in his chat, but I'm like, I don't support Ben because of what he said to me and what he lied on me about. I'm not going to support him. I'm not going over there. And oh Jesus, let me bring this up. Since I'm talking, let me talk about it. 43 people here. It should be 43 likes. Okay, so so y'all know the whole thing that happened with um the plotter. If you hear, I'm just bringing it up about the plotter situation, and she made a big deal about that. And understandably, I understood that. What's up, Teresa? Good morning. Understandably, 45 people should be 45 likes. Um, it was understandable because that was very disgusting of what he said about the child. I don't mean to bring that up, plotter 46. So I'm just like, it was very disgusting to say that. And she made a big deal about it, which is understandable, right? I understand. I know you Switzerland. I got you. I'm just bringing it up. Look. This is not. This is what I'm saying. Not nobody in the chat. This is just me. Okay. So okay. So let me stop paying attention to the chat and get distracted. Okay. So I'm just like, okay, you made a big deal about that. And why make a big deal and fuss about what he said about a child? Then when he go live, you run up on his panel. Why? What is that for? Why make a big deal about him saying something about the child? Which to me is valid because you don't say disgusting things about kids. But the thing about it is, he said what he said about a child. But you ran right to his channel to get on his panel and laugh and kiki with him. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I was done with him way before then. We just happened to end up on panel together that day. So anywho, yeah, that didn't make sense. And and this is why I say, don't sit there and complain about somebody's, disrespecting women, talking about kids, talking about mamas and grandmas and all this other stupid stuff, but then go run to their channel and laugh and joke with them. That don't make sense to me. And that's what the issue I had. I was like, this looks crazy. Like, I ain't like how you moving. It looks kind of weird. And I told her. Now hold on, hold on. It I'm just saying it looks weird to me for you to do that. Let me click off here. Oh Jesus. Give me a second. Then she brought up, these people be linking up with the ops. I ain't linked up with nobody op. I'm by myself. And I'm not really black tea either. I'm more boxing than I am black tea. I'm talking about boxing. But they support me. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Hit the like, please. Okay, I basically said all of that. Okay. So anywho, I don't understand why people make a big deal out of stuff and then turn around and support the person they and hold on. This is exactly why I have this up here. I'm just like, I gave her a warning, like, hey, this look crazy. I don't like how okay, let me say something about this. Pride. Let me say something about this. So okay, so I know some people will say, oh, her and Mel fell out a long time ago. Nope, it was the last day of April this year. I'm telling y'all the exact date. That's the day I said I was done. April 30th of this year. That's the day I said I was done. Not too far ago. So what happened was, like I said, it was another live after I told her, like, hey, this look crazy. And other people was telling me, oh, she on there basically saying, oh, she do what she want to do. That's valid. You can do what you want to do. But I'm trying to tell you as your friend that this looks crazy. It does not look right. It looks crazy. And I'm telling you, like, it don't look right. You say this one day and then do this another day. It looks crazy. I'm trying to help you. So, like I said, it was another live after that was absolutely nuts over there. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I said, I'm done. I'm finished. I tried. I tried. And you hate to see somebody, you know, you know, you hate to see them go down that path. But you have to just let them do them. And that's fine. I don't mind people, going on their own way. Which is why y'all kept hearing me say, when it's a fork in the road, you go your way and I go mine. And that's exactly how I left it. I said it's no beef. It's no beef. I'm walking away. And I still don't have no beef with her. I'm just responding to what was said on Manifestation Hill. So, like I said, I don't know what morning this happened, but I just heard it last night. So I'm just like, first of all, why did y'all go to Station Hill? Why y'all couldn't do it on YouTube? That was my question. But anyway, yeah, I heard that little snippet and I was like, oh really? All right. But like, if y'all gonna tell the story, tell it right. Don't sit up here and call me a liar and try to use me as a scapegoat. And I did a respectful live and saying that you crying over it. You didn't cry over my live. You cried over We the People and Rose T. They the ones that cussed you out. I didn't. Don't You're not gonna use me as a scapegoat and try to make me look like I was fake and phony when I was the realest person around you. I was the realest person there. I was the one that told you when that psychopath went off on you not to say nothing. You can't tell me I didn't tell you that. I told you not to say nothing. I said let her look stupid. I said don't say nothing. I said just let it go. I said don't say nothing. I said let her look crazy. But then she had to say something and I was like, now you reported yourself. How long this been going on? 2 years worth of BS? Because you had to respond? I told you. I said, don't respond. I said, let her look dumb. Because a lot of people think that my issue with the psychopath is because of Mel. No, my issue with her was because of me. That chick is crazy. She came at me saying all that crazy stuff. So I didn't like her because I didn't like her, not because Mel didn't like her. Let me just, let y'all know that right now. I didn't like her because I didn't like her, not because Mel didn't like her. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Chase. I'm just this gonna be another. This is gonna be it. If they say anything after this, I ain't gonna hear it. I ain't clicking into no live. I ain't here. I don't never listen to people talk about me on this internet. You know how crazy I would be if I did that. I'm not gonna sit up here and listen to people talk about me on the internet. You don't know me. You can't say nothing about me. So if y'all respond to this, I don't care. I ain't gonna hear it. Spark up a live, do a live for 3-4 hours. I don't give a crap. I ain't gonna hear none of it. So you're just gonna be wasting your time. Anywho, yeah, I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I was just being. I was. You can't be honest with people these days. They rather hang out with people. Oh, let me say this too. Let me say this. Let me say this. What? Shut up, Prize. Leave me alone. You want me to cuss so bad, Prize. Next time you offer that cash up, I might take it. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so so what was I saying? Do a lot. Yeah, okay. Alright, Prize, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this was another thing. Now, I know a lot of people said that we been fell out. That's not true. I walked away from her the last day of April of this year, right? So I did notice over time that, like, you know how some people talk to you every day and then it'll kind of dwindle and you don't really talk as much. And I did notice that she did start hanging around with a lot of other people, which I had no issue with that because if you're on this app and you kind of hitting panels, you're gonna network with people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I kind of started side eyeing when she started hanging around everybody who talked about her for the past 2 years. I was like, now I know people can change. And I don't, like I said, I've seen a lot of stuff happen on here, and people can, piece it up. I'm cool with that. I don't have no issue with people piecing it up. But I'm just like, you kind of went back to everybody who had something to say about you, and I was just like, well, um, like it's fine to put differences aside, but I was like, okay, so you don't think these people gonna do that again? And I ain't gonna say they are. So some people change, and some people just pretend to change. I'm just gonna say that. Um, but I was just like, okay, they apologize. Okay, that's cool. But I didn't want no parts of it because like the way some of y'all be on here, I just be like, well, I just don't really want to interact with them. I'm just gonna be honest because I've seen how y'all act on here, what y'all do. I just be like, I'm not really getting into that. And like I said, I'm not really a messy person. I just so happen to end up dropping off in a messy sector. Um, okay. Uh, but like I said, people can change, and like I said, some people can pretend to change. So I was like, all right, well, if she going to hang out with them, that's fine. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I think I told her this. I don't remember if I did or not. I will have to check my messages, but I do kind of feel like that when. Oh, should I say that? I'm gonna say this part. I'm gonna leave the other part out because I might have to hold on to that. I do feel like when all the psychopath stuff started drying up and nobody really paying her attention, I felt like she didn't need me no more. Because if y'all know, a lot of people learned about me in that situation. Which I said I'm not very happy with being involved in that situation because it was very messy. But I only ended up being in the situation because I talked to both of them. Well, I talked to one of them on Instagram, and then that person turned out to be a psycho, and I bagged up. And then that whole thing popped off, and they asking me what happened in the DMs, and I got the whole conversation. So that chick over there, dirty, deleted. I got the whole conversation, like I said the other day. Anywho, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like after that whole situation kind of died down, and like I said, I'm thinking about this in hindsight. Like I'm like, well, she don't need me no more, really, because that situation is pretty much over with. Like people got sick of hearing about it. I know when she would ask me, "You think I should go live?" I said no. Of course, Mel's grown. She can do what she want to do. She go live anyway. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Towards the end, when that beef got kicked up again and she started doing the lives again and started playing the same freaking videos and texts, I just like I don't want to hear this no more. And I ain't gonna lie, when people and this is with everybody, if you keep repeating the same thing over and over in your life, I'm going to leave. I told y'all I used to torture myself sending people lives just to support them, for them to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. And I stopped doing that. I would come in, speak, and then I would leave because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to hear it no more. I was over it. Like, stop talking about it. Let it go. And you know what? I know she used to get mad when people say let it go. I purposely didn't say that because I knew it would piss her off. But I'll just be like, can we talk about something else? Like, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm just gonna say this. If y'all okay, I'm gonna say it. If y'all go back and look at the lives that has progressed over the past year on Mel's channel, you will slowly start to see all her mods start disappearing. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. If you pay attention, all her mods start disappearing. Everybody. I was one of the last ones there from the beginning. I was one of the last ones. So I will go in and look at the lives and whatever. But I just feel like if she talking about them, I don't want to hear it because I ain't gonna lie, in that whole situation, it's like all three of y'all obsessed with each other. because all y'all, three of y'all, can't stop talking about each other. I'm so sick of that crap. I don't want to hear about it no more. I'm sick of it. We don't freaking care. I'm tired of that situation. I don't want to hear about none of it no more. I'm tired. Can we talk about something else? Anywho, I'm just saying, like, I'm keeping it real. I don't want to hear about this crap no more. It's certain things that people kept repeating. I'm like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. So don't sit up here and say that I ain't support y'all when I did support y'all. But I guess since my channel is not a messy channel and I'm not screaming and yelling at somebody, that y'all can't come and support me. That's how it is. And I'm fine with being a so-called boring person. I'm fine with that because I like a calm channel where we can talk and have nice conversations and it's no yelling and screaming. Like, I like that. I know some of y'all do that, and like I said, I don't fault y'all for that. That's y'all thing. But I don't necessarily like that for mine. I don't. So when y'all get up here and yell and scream and do all that, so I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all some of y'all very entertaining. Y'all very entertaining. And I will sit there and listen to y'all. But I don't understand how was I the only one that did a very respectful live about the situation. And all I said was I walked away. That's it. So how does that make you cry? Help me understand that. How does that make you cry? That I said, "Oh, I gotta bag up. I gotta walk away," and I warned you before I did it. I said, "You look crazy out here." I told her, I said, "You look crazy out here. Like it's like you crashing out." But I made you cry, and you got cussed out by other people. That to me, that don't even make sense. So don't sit up. What you said, buddy? I support. I support because you Miss Nice, Miss Lady. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't shout. Shut up. Shut up, Hannah Prize. I ain't reading that. Anywho, okay. Stop making me laugh, Prize. Okay. Anyway, so what was I saying? I lost my thought. Probably distracted me. Um, yeah, how did I make you cry? I'm trying to figure it out. And don't sit up there and say, "Oh, she was close to me," and blah blah blah. But the thing about it is, towards the end, you wasn't even paying me no attention. Like you wasn't coming to my channel like I went to yours, dropping links and having conversations and all that crap. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Some of y'all that was supporting me, y'all didn't come over here until Phantom did. I'm just gonna keep it real. Some of y'all never hit my chat until Phantom came over here. And since Phantom ain't came over here, y'all ain't came over here. Let's just keep it real. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. Y'all only came over here because he was over here. Sometimes he will leave his panel to come to mine, and y'all will flop y'all behind over here, and then as soon as he leave, y'all leave. I'm just gonna keep it real. Y'all do follow Phantom around. Like he got y'all. He got y'all, no lie. But anyway, oh yeah, and let me say this. I don't know if I said this earlier in the live. Um I don't know if I said this, but I'm gonna repeat it. Um Somebody told me in the background that Manifest wanted them to come at me over Phantom. For what? This was the time that I was channel wife. This is when I was channel wife. So I'm just like, and like I said, I just found that out this year. I didn't even know that. I found that's what the person told me this year. I was like, say what? Like, why would she want you to come at me over Phantom? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to be the other chick over there that say everybody jealous of her, but I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all was when it was that whole Phantom situation. A lot of y'all didn't like that, and I'm like, why y'all trying to come at me over a dude that I don't even go with? Like, what the crap? You woke up for the mess. I got you. I got you. But I'm just like, ugh, he's a loser in the chat. Let's get rid of you. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's always, oh, that's probably the psychopath. Yeah, we know you here. You ain't got no content. Go talk about Clarissa Shields. That's your content now. Go on over there where she at. That's probably why your first channel got deleted. Yeah, go away. Anyway, uh, let me see here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Give me a second. Did a, hold on. What was that? Hold on, y'all. I'm checking something here. Oh, dang. Okay. I just read your comment, but alright. Anyhow. Okay. Okay. So, what was I saying? I'll be getting thrown off. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he's not a troll. Okay. You see him like, yeah, bros, they come here for the mess, and then when I come up here and speak motivational, they don't show up for that. I just be keeping it real. Like, I know a lot of people don't come here. The people that do come, I appreciate them, and the ones who don't come, like, hey, they come here to hear the mess, and then when I ain't talking about mess, they don't show up. That's just the realest thing I can say on here. That's all. That's all. Anywho, um, I'm just like, don't sit up here and try to make me look like I'm the bad guy because y'all got stuff going on. Now, hold on, what was what was the solution to somebody saying that Mel was talking about manifest husband? Anybody know the solution to that? Because I didn't hear the end of it. Like, because I was just stuck on my part. Like, y'all said what? Like, what was the solution to that? Because I heard it was somebody proved that Mel was talking about manifest husband. I don't know. Yeah, y'all tell me. I don't know because I didn't see. I ain't see it. Right. Well, dang, prize. Don't do me. Don't say 5 people. It don't. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It don't be a lot of people over here because I'm a small channel. Like, I don't. I'm not with the mess. People mostly support the mess. Um, but I get people here and there. And you know what? People be like, "Oh, you only got 5 people in your chat. You only got 7 people in your chat." That's because I'm not with the mess. And you see that I'm talking about the mess, and it's 37 people here. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all want the mess and the crap. Y'all don't like motivational talk. Y'all don't like us talking about movie reviews. Y'all like to hear the mess. Y'all addicted to the chaos. I'm just gonna keep it real. Prize, don't do me like that now. Anyway, I see that, Prize. I see. Anyway, so I just be keeping it real because some people be, embarrassed by that. I'm not. I'm just gonna say it. I'm thankful for anybody who show up. That's just like on my first live. I thought I was only gonna get 5 people, and I think that live, like 50 people was in here on my first live. I remember that. That first live was very successful, and I'm happy about that. I'm coming up on my anniversary with in another week. Actually, on 4th of July is my 1 year anniversary as a content creator. And I got the same schedule I got last year, so I might do a live that night too. Anywho, um, yeah, I just people. I just don't understand how you can pay respect with, oh, I'm crying about what you said. How crying about what? What did I say? What did I say? That, yeah, I will. I'll do one. My little 1 anniversary celebration. Even though my channel is 20 years old. Yeah, I'll do my 1 year anniversary. Cause like I said, I do work that night, but it's just later on in the night. So mhm. Anyway, I just I don't understand like how I was the only one that was that's bleh, sorry. I was the only one that was respectful, but excuse me, I'm sorry. I was the only one that was respectful, but you cried about it. And don't say, "Oh, you was close to me," and blah blah blah. Yeah, but the thing about it is, I ain't gonna lie, you didn't support my channel like I supported yours, or and Manifest didn't support mine either. And when she talking about I didn't support her channel, that's a lie. Because I don't even know if she still got that channel. You go in the live, you'll see me in there. So how was I not supporting? I was there dropping links and all that. So and then first of all, if I didn't support your channel, why am I a mod? Tell me that. Why am I a mod? I understand if I was a sub. But if I'm a mod, how the world am I not supporting? Like that makes no absolute sense. Anyway, people just be talking and don't know what they be talking about. I don't care how old you, how well versed you are. Don't sit up there and try to make me look like I'm the bad guy because y'all be getting caught up in BS and y'all won't log off the internet. And every time you look around, somebody doing a live on you, putting your name in the title, and all of a sudden, no, vacate's the enemy. Like, no, I was supporting y'all. So don't sit here and try to make it seem like I'm the enemy when y'all won't log off and y'all put yourselves in the mess that y'all in, and then y'all cry about it. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. I don't care no more. I don't want to hear it. And like I said, if you respond to this, I ain't gonna hear it because I'm not what you call it. Ooh, I'm not sub or nothing. When I leave, I leave. I don't recommend your channel to my feed. I don't I unsubscribe and I'm out of there. And a lot of times it takes me a minute to do that too because I'm just like, if the situation doesn't get solved like within a certain amount of time, and I see you moving wrong, I'm like, okay, I'm finna unsub. I'm out of here, and I'm not coming back. I had to make that decision on somebody the other day. I literally hadn't been in a channel in weeks, and I finally decided, okay, well, I'm just gonna unsub, and I finally did. Like I don't leave immediately. I wait to see what's gonna happen, and if it happens, I'm like, oh, I'm saying if nothing comes good of it, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm out. Yeah, yeah, it's so many channels that I unsub to because of all that. I unsub to a lot of stuff because I'm like, I just don't want to hear this crap no more. I don't. But anywho, also that's why I'm like, you really can't say nothing about me being in We the People chat because first of all, what y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just like okay. That's just like when I said something about you being over in Ben's and I don't support him. I don't get along with him. So it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't care. Dang, I've been on here that long. Crap. I go a little longer than I'm gonna get off. But don't sit up here and try to make me look like, oh, she's the enemy. She turned on me. I didn't turn on you. I walked away because I did not like your behavior. And I told you that before I left. I said, I don't like your behavior. You look crazy out here. I'm trying to help you. And I purposely didn't say nothing about the Ben and Phantom thing simply because it made you look bad, not me. Ooh, I'm not gonna say that. Mm. Ooh, girl, shit. Ooh. Oh gosh, did I say that? Okay, screw it. I almost just cussed at y'all. I'm gonna say it. Okay, so check this out. So, uh, shut up, Prize. I already said I'm gonna say it. Okay, so I noticed this, like I said, after the fact. When, like a lot of times you'll see stuff in hindsight that you didn't, you didn't. You're telling me to say it. Right, exactly, right. Talking about some say it. Okay. So okay. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff that people were saying as far as being in Phantom. If you pay attention, every every single guy, I ain't gonna say that she went after them. A lot of people will. I won't say that, right? Okay, so first it was Phantom, right? So then, oh, I do have to say that. I have a particular live that's on private right now that I didn't see it until I looked at that live. And it was me, Mel, Phantom, and Ben. Actually, y'all actually can see that video on my second channel. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, wait. Y'all can see that on my second channel. Matter of fact, let me go to my second channel. Hold on. 1 second. And I'm gonna drop the link in the chat so y'all can go look at it. And y'all tell me what y'all see. Now hold on, I'll go to the same channel. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat to the video I'm talking about. Hold on, let me go to home. Go home. Your channel. Okay. Um. Wait a minute. Is it on this page? No, I actually think it's on my main page. I think. Let me see. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, y'all. Hold on a second because I need to find this video while I'm talking about it so I can show y'all what I mean. Hold on. Because y'all tell me, I'm sorry, y'all tell me if y'all see what I see. Alright, so let me copy. Okay. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat and y'all tell me if y'all see what I see. Because I seen it after the fact and I was like, oh, okay. That is one of my videos. Okay. And that's an actual live that's private right now. uh uh well, you kinda in the right vicinity. It's not hers, but they happen. Those two lives happened the same day. That link I just posted right here happened that morning. The one you talking about of hers happened that night, and I ain't gonna lie. I saw some of that live, but I didn't see all of it because for some reason YouTube did not give me a notification, and I didn't come in to way after, so I missed a lot of that. Right? I saw some of it though. Okay, so pay attention. You got, and I'm not particularly saying that these guys were after me. I'm just saying they was around me first. Phantom, Ben, Scholar. I'm just gonna name those three. Tell me, did she go after all three of them? Tell me. I ain't saying she did. I'm just saying, what does it look like to y'all? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. What's up, John? Good morning. Good morning. Isn't it? Okay. Yeah, watch that video for me. That's actually live that's on private. But I'm so tempted to play that whole video because it's a lot of stuff that was said in that one live. That live is almost 8 hours. I ain't gonna lie to you. That live is almost 8 hours. But I'm not gonna play it on this channel because my channel is 20 years old. My channel is almost legal. I'm gonna play it on my third channel, which I need to drop the link to that since y'all sitting over here in my bushes. Y'all can go sub to it because that is where I'm going to drop these videos, or I'm going to do a live where I can play these videos, and this channel is protected, and I can just create another channel if I have to. If somebody decides to report it, that's my third channel. Y'all go ahead and sub since y'all sitting over here listening to what I got to say. Go and sub to that channel. Mm-hmm. So anywho, y'all tell me if y'all see what I see because I looked at it in hindsight and I'm like, whoa, why didn't I see that? And on that, I'm gonna let y'all make your own interpretation of that video. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all give me y'all thoughts on it. And I don't care how old that video is. Y'all can go make a comment in under the video and let me know if y'all see what I saw. Anyway, um, let's just say no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna let y'all determine it on your own. Anyway, I'm just saying. But I don't particularly go after people on here. People tend to gravitate towards me. I've noticed that a lot of people do have an issue with people gravitating towards certain people and they don't get that kind of attention, and it bothers them when other people do get that attention. I don't ask for none of the attention I get on here. I just get it. I don't ask for it. And I'm just like, I get a lot of hate for it, especially with the whole Phantom situation. I got more hate for the Phantom situation than I got for the psychopath situation. No lie. I'm just like, what? Like, I ain't do nothing to these people. They just don't like me because they don't like me, or they don't like the fact that I'm hanging around people and they think that person like me, and they don't. They get jealous over it. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, I'm not the one that go around saying that everybody's jealous of me. I'm not that kind of person, but sometimes it's true. Sometimes people are jealous of you. I'm just gonna keep it real. You think so? Mm. I'm just saying. Now I was nice at first. I'm not being nice now because y'all not gonna make me look like I'm the liar and I'm fake. No, y'all ain't doing me like that. And I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just not, cause y'all know I don't do that. And I guess y'all think, oh, I can say something. She ain't gonna say nothing. No, 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 no. The way I am, I'm gonna defend myself. Even when people come at me on panel, I don't yell and scream at them. I defend myself. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. Don't go on another platform telling people that I'm a liar and that I was being fake because I said in your face for a year. A lot of the stuff I didn't hear about until this year. So get that straight. Yeah, it was on Station Head. And I'm like, okay, why are y'all having this conversation on Station Head? Why y'all ain't do it on YouTube? Y'all both got channels. Y'all both got channels, so why y'all doing it on YouTube, Station Head? I'm trying to understand. But I heard it. I heard that part. I did. I didn't finish the whole thing, but I heard that part. Talking about I made her cry. No, I believe she was crying because We the People and Rose T got in her behind. I'm just gonna be honest. She wasn't crying because I was over here being respectful, telling people I ain't gonna call you out of your name and all that. What you crying over that for? That don't make sense. You cry when people yell at you. You don't cry when people come at you calmly and say, "Hey, I just left because of your behavior. That's nothing to even cry about. Like, I'm just so over it. Like, and don't try this back and forth situation. You yelled at this chick for 2 years. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not. Just let go. Y'all need to learn how to let stuff go. Don't sit up here and dwell on something for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then uh, make up with some of the people that sit up there and said all the stuff to you. Like I said, it's fine if people can change. But you have to realize some people pretend to change. I'm not saying all of those people are doing that, but I guarantee you some of them are. I ain't calling names, I'm just saying. Me and you, I'm over it. It's whatever. I ain't doing no back and forth. Say what the crap you want to say. I don't care what you say because you don't really know me. I don't give a crap. Like, y'all can fight with each other on YouTube for 3, 4 years. I ain't got time for none of that. Like, life, I don't want to say life is short, but it's other things to do than sit up here yelling, screaming into a phone or a computer mic. I ain't got time for that crap. I don't. I ain't got time for none of that. But anywho, I'm done with it. They can say what they want to say. I just had to clear my name. Don't call me no liar because I ain't got nothing on here to lie about. What the world I'm gonna lie to you about some YouTube stuff? Boy, that's stupid. And then gonna tell me my opinion was a lie. How, Sway? That sounds stupid in itself. Anyway, now go off. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna hear none of it. You just gonna waste your breath. Call me out of my name. Everything. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Everything. If y'all respond to this and everything y'all gotta say, just remember I'm God protected, and anything you got to say will be applied to you. That's exactly how I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna be applied to you in your life. So watch what you say. And they can be like, "Well, I'm God protected too." You on the internet yelling and screaming for 2 years? Yeah, I don't think God approves of that. I'm just gonna be honest. He doesn't. He doesn't approve of you yelling, screaming, and cussing and fussing on the internet. Yeah, he ain't approving of that. I'm just gonna, I'm just keeping it real. He ain't approving of that. Like, stop it. Anyway, oh, Jesus, that was a chest full. Yeah. Oh, if I could have went live at the time that I heard that, I probably would have been on her cussing because I wanted to cuss so bad when I heard that. I was like, "Say what? Oh my god! Oh, I wish y'all had heard. Y'all seen me when I heard that. I was like, what? Okay." Teresa said, "Didn't we say that last night by everybody apply?" Yeah, and I'm just saying, I can't play with God. I can't afford that. I cannot afford to play with God. Absolutely not. What? Yeah, and I know a lot of y'all think it's weird that I don't cuss. It's just that I did not grow up in a household where you could curse. My mom did not allow that. She didn't allow it. So I just, you know, even into adulthood, I still don't, I didn't do it. I wasn't trained in it. I'm not judging y'all for cussing and fussing. I'm just saying I wasn't trained in on that. And I still don't do it to this day. It's just not in my vocabulary. And I'm not saying I'm better than people because I don't curse. It's just not in my vocabulary. And I ain't gonna lie, I do get in the chat, and when people come at me, I will cuss them out clean out in the chat. I'm sorry, this is how I am. Shut up, Prize. You always talking about you. Shut your behind up, Prize. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you anyway. I ain't talking about that on here. Anyway, yeah, shoot, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like stop this foolishness. Stop it. You too. Look. I don't know. I'm different. I always tell you I'm different. I don't do what everybody else do. You ain't getting no damn link. Hush up, John. But who's this? Hold on, y'all. I hear the buzz. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Come on. What you laughing at me for? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got to see somebody message. Hold on. Y'all hit the like button. Anyway. Shut your behind up, John. I fly solo every morning on this thing. Mm-hmm. Dang, that didn't sound right. Anyway, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Like, forget these folks. I ain't like when I heard that, y'all. I wish I could have saw. I wanted to go live right then, but I was at work. Oh Jesus, But anyway, I don't normally allow people to uh words to get to me, but when you supported somebody and you hear them lie on you like that, it really pisses you off, because I'm just like, nah, you ain't finna just say that I was fake or I'm a liar. No, you don't get to do that. I don't care how loud y'all yell into y'all microphone and mess up y'all audio. Nah. You ain't finna do me like that. I'm gonna speak up for myself. I am going to speak up for myself. Forget all that. Oh, hello, you're new. Hello, 40 people here. Grand rising to you also. How do you say your name? Is it Esau? I guess, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this is just bull crap. People need content. They need content, so they gotta find somebody else to talk about. I don't give a crap. You ain't gonna have much if you talk about me, cause I don't do nothing. I don't be in nothing. I don't say nothing. Y'all don't see me in chats being messy. Like, I'll go in there and comment. Like, and I don't even go everywhere. The only places, well, should I say everywhere? The only places y'all gonna see me really is in the Boxing Guys channels. When We the People does a live. And that's probably about it. In Phantom, that's it. That's the only places y'all gonna see me. Y'all don't see me nowhere else. And then sometimes We the People does a live and I miss it, so I had to catch her replay. So I'm not even always in her chat. I don't always go in Phantom chat either. I miss his live sometimes too, because he'll do it while I'm asleep. So on YouTube, you only gonna see me in We the People and Phantom chat. That's it. In the Boxing Guys, that's it. Other than that, I don't go everywhere. Yeah, hit the like 42. I see. I don't even know what you heard. See, I missed a lot of stuff. Right, Prize, you right on it. Prize said they need content and a new person to cuss out. Right. And I fear. Well, I don't fear nothing. I'm assuming they trying to make me that person. What are you gonna cuss at me for? I'm not a messy person. I don't bother people. I don't go around creating start mess. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I stay to myself. So what are you coming at me for? Tracy said I can't do fake, and I listen. I used to ride two games. The top. If you're watching, I mean, that's just like, yeah, you can cuss for me any day, Prize, any day. But yeah, I don't like that stuff. Don't sit there and try to make it seem like I played in your face for a year. A lot of this stuff I didn't find out till this year. I just said it was red flags. I said I should have cut you off when the person sent me a picture of you. You sent a screenshot of our conversation to somebody and they send a photo to me. That's the red flag I saw. But like I said, you explained your way out of that one, and I left it alone. That was my bad. That was my bad. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have overlooked that because I wouldn't be in where I'm at now, being pissed about what y'all said about me last or whatever that whenever that station head was made. But anywho, I'm doing it on YouTube. I got a station head, but I don't really use it. I did it one time just to test it out. Rose T said, Ray, you were used to the flesh. She just got busted talking about me. But does anybody know how that conversation went? Because I don't know the ending of it. What happened at the end of that? What did like what happened with that? Because don't sit up there and try to use me as, like I said, as the scapegoat to why you over here crying and why y'all got an issue. I'm not y'all issue. I don't even be over there. Dang. I mean, I tried. I helped her. I was literally a shoulder to cry on in that whole stupid situation with the psychopath and Hot Wheels for freaking 2 years. But as soon as the situation died down, like, you're not really talking to me like that. The only time you're really saying anything is when you're sending me a link to your live, talking about them again. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, come on now. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that part. Yeah, I heard that. Cause like I said, Rose T, when y'all was live on Phantoms, I was live over here. So I had to actually go back and try to catch the like I had to red ball it because when I left my live is when I came to Phantom Live. And I think was y'all still up there? I ain't sure if y'all was up there or not. No, I think what's the name them was up there. I think y'all had left. But I was live when y'all was up there, and I said, well, I gotta red ball it back because I seen a lot of stuff was being said. So I red balled it back. Because like I said, I don't know how if any of y'all stayed at the end of that video because I actually did go on the panel at the end and had to speak some real truth to Dirty Barbie, which Phantom hit it. I need that video. I ain't gonna play it, but I just want it for my personal satisfaction. Anyway, yeah. So anywho, yeah, I had to red ball it back and see what was said, but I didn't finish it because Phantom was asking for me, and somebody put that I was gone, and I saw the chat when I had red balled it, so I actually didn't get a chance to finish it, and I came back to where it was live to see what he was talking about because he was asking me to come on the panel. We all were very. You know, I'm gonna tell you, Rose T, it's a lot of stuff that people said about Mel that I'm just like, well, that's not really true or whatever. You know, I don't know if I was just blind to it, and you know, I think I was because if you have a friend, you don't want to believe everything people say about them. So I think a lot of stuff I was blind to. I didn't pay no attention, but I saw it after the fact. So yeah. No, that one was a cute one, RGM. I just saw it and I had to use it in a quick way because I scheduled this live on my lunch break. So, dang, what? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say so. Yeah, I thought it was cute, so I just used that one, RGM. That's all. Oh, she did. She did. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't see. I didn't hear the rest of it. I heard some of it. What's up? Good morning. That your favorite? Okay, I see. I didn't hear all of it because I was working. She said, "Fine." See, I didn't hear the whole thing. Use me to distract. See, no, you ain't finna do me like that. Oh, really? What? Well, okay, so what did she say, Rose? Because I didn't see the whole thing. I didn't even hear the whole thing. I heard that part and saw red. Like what? Like y'all sitting up, y'all trying to call me a liar? I was the realest person over there. One of. I ain't gonna say I was the only one, but I was one of the realest person over, and I was one of the realest people to keep it real with her. I'm tell y'all this right now. Before on Mel's first channel, and she can tell y'all I told her this when they was freaking striking her and all that after Hot Wheels turned on her and started striking her for using his content after he gave her permission. What I told her, I said, look, they attacking you, they attacking your channel. I said, don't, worst case scenario, you lose your channel. I said, bag up all your videos. I said, bag up all your videos. So worst case scenario, you won't lose nothing. You'll have everything. And then you can just, kind of upload it, when you need to, right? She didn't listen to me. Lost the channel and lost all her content. Ask her. I told her. It's a lot, RGM. I'll have to explain to you. I'm not repeating the hour and some worth of words. I'm not, RGM. She was saying just oh my God. No, okay. Hello, new person. So, oh God. See, I've been hearing y'all talk about that. Okay. I probably, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, see, I didn't hear all of it. I heard my name and saw red. Like, no, y'all ain't. I ain't no lie. And y'all know me. I don't come on here and come at nobody. I come in and say, I keep it cute because I'm a lady. I don't, do hood rat activities. And I ain't calling y'all hood rats. I just call it the hood rat sector because I thought it was funny. I'm not calling y'all hood rats. Like, calm down. I just thought it was funny when somebody said so. I call it the hood rat sector. Okay, so Teresa said I'm finna leave. Okay, look, I ain't gonna be here too much longer. I'm push it to 2 and then I'm out of here. But yeah, crap, no, you ain't finna sit up there and just lie on me and think I ain't gonna say nothing. And I tell y'all, people freaking underestimate me and think, oh, cause she nice and she quiet, I can just say anything about her and she ain't gonna defend herself. You a freaking lie. I'm definitely gonna defend myself. Don't sit up here and lie on me and say I didn't support when I was the only one or one of the only one mods over there dropping links. I was the only one. Or, like I said, one of the only ones. But I remember I know I ain't gonna say manifest, I'm gonna say Mel. I was the main one dropping links in her chat, even though I was at work. And she had other mods in the chat that would never drop no link. And they was there. Shut up, Prize. I'll inform you. In the background, sir. My kindness ain't weakness at all. Absolutely not. Like people sit up there and think just because you don't argue on here that you weak. No, I'm gonna defend myself. And just because I don't cuss and fuss, and people always think since you cuss and fuss, you won an argument. No, learn how to read people intellectually. Learn how not to cuss. Learn how to say words where you don't have to put a cuss word in between every sentence. Like learn how to read like that. Some people don't know how to. I'm just saying. I speak the truth. I don't have time, and I don't have no reason to lie to nobody. Don't sit up here and say I lied to Phantom. What you trying to make it seem like I'm a liar to him? Is that what it is? Do you want Phantom? I don't want him. And I honestly think y'all be mad every time I freaking go on the darn panel. He asked me to go up there. Just like I said the other day, Phantom was on the live saying that he needed me. I'm like, needed me for what? And when I said I was at work, he was like, okay, she at work. And then next thing I know, Mel hit the panel. Yeah, okay. I ain't the one that won Phantom. I'm just being honest. Anyway. Demetri, you still here? I did am telling my cousin about 3 cuss words a second. Stupid. Okay. I'm just saying. Like y'all, oh Jesus, y'all go watch that video and tell me right in the comment what y'all see. Right in the comment. I'm just she did. Fellow hit the lie. I got the video though. I screen recorded it. I screen recorded that part. I sure did. I was like, hold on now. He literally was talking about I need vacay, man. I'm like, need me for what? Need me for what? He never told me. He never told me. I'm just saying. Okay, I got you. All right, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Look, we gonna leave in about 10 minutes. We out of here. But yeah, I'm just like, shoot, I'm just keep like y'all ask for this. Don't be lying on me and then think I ain't gonna say nothing. Like I said, I was done. I kept it cute. I protected her still, even though I said I didn't like her behavior. I protected her by not mentioning being in family. I did that on purpose because I'm not gonna say I'm gonna keep it cute and then mention them. No, I didn't say nothing about them. I didn't say nothing about them on purpose because people was going around and saying that you was after both of them. Mm. Then hold on. She was okay, I'm gonna say this. She was on her live one time and she was like, y'all know how all the Boston guys come over here, right? So she was on her panel one time. She said, y'all Boston guys can come on my panel too. Tell me if I'm lying. I don't know what live it was, but I was there to hear it. I was like, whoa, okay, all right. Okay, RG, RG said, shout out to Becky Bay and the only vault that exists on the earth. Yeah, I got some videos. Okay. Thank you, RGM. Yeah, you can drop it. But yeah, I don't even know how many subs the channel got. Yeah, I ain't even look. I gotta start uploading my stuff so I can when the time come I can play them. Scholar, Ben, and Phantom. Go back and watch the receipts. Oh, if y'all got some screen recordings, all that, go back and tell me what y'all see. Because if y'all know, first it was Phantom, then Ben, then Scholar, or maybe Scholar, then Ben, one of the other ones, or maybe around the same time. I don't want neither one of them. None of them. First of all, Scholar married. I don't know what his obsession with me is. Ben will not stop talking about me when it comes to the boxing guys, and Phantom over there talking about he need me. I'm just saying. Tell me when I said something wrong. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah. Sub to that channel. I got some Phantom old videos. I got some screen recordings. Yep. Yep. Thank you, RGM. I appreciate you. I do. I know. I just had to say something because I'm not gonna sit back while people around here calling me liars and saying I'm fake when I'm the realest, one of the realest people on this app. And I'm gonna always be honest with you. I was being respectful, but they don't respect. They want to yell and scream. I'm not one of them people that's gonna get on here and yell and scream, so they thought they can just lie on me and think I wasn't gonna say nothing. No, not today. Anyway, Oh Lord. Okay, let me put this back up here. Put my face back up here. But yeah, absolutely freaking not. I mean, I understand a lot of people are attention seekers. I'm not one of them. Um, I just had to clear my name. Like I said, I always defend myself because people be thinking it's sweet around here. Think just because they went on station here that I wouldn't go hear it. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I think God, He meant for me to hear that because I wasn't even expecting to hear that because I wasn't even on manifest uh um station head. Y'all know where I was. Y'all can probably put in the chat where I was, but I don't. It when I disengage, I leave you completely. I don't look at none of your content. I don't listen to nothing you say. I completely walk off. So, well, some people around here, not in this chat, don't know what the word respect even means. I know. Well, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, all those field be jacking me up too. I feel y'all, G. That junk is freaking annoying. Meaning, yeah, I think he meant for me to hear that because I wasn't even looking for it, and I think that's what pissed me off the most is that I wasn't looking for it, and then I heard it, and that's what it kind of caught me off guard. Like what? Like it literally just caught me off guard. I was like, hold on now. Say what? So yeah. Anyway, like I said, they can get on here and yell and scream and raise their blood pressure all they want to. We in our 30s and 40s. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm trying to live a long, healthy life. Y'all can get on here and do all that and have a stroke. I don't care. I ain't gonna hear none of it. Say what you gotta say. I ain't responding to none of it. I said what I had to say. If y'all don't like it too bad, y'all just gonna have to deal with it because y'all start talking about this. Talking about I turned on. I didn't turn on you. I said I walked away. And I was respectful when I said it. Yeah. Jose said, you know why they do that? They try to get under your skin. There's no way. I mean, there are no good. I understand people. Yeah, I don't understand people like that. I know, right? RGM says, see when I say record name in a closet lights off. Shut up. Shut up, RGM. You're a mess, RGM, a mess. I'll hit you up after I end this. I got a few minutes. But yeah, don't sit up here and try to lie on me and think I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, she nice. She ain't gonna say nothing. Because they know I don't yell and scream on here. But I know how to talk. I know how to express myself. Like, come on now. Stop this stupid mess. Yeah, I think y'all did the chaos because I said something respectfully, and it's like, oh, I'm hurt. But people been, oh, shut your mouth. Nope, I'm gonna say it today. People been on here 2+ almost 3 years yelling and screaming at you, but what I said hurt you. How? How? They been cussing you out, calling your mama, calling your son. How? How was I the one that hurt your feelings? How am I the one you crying about? Like that don't make sense. Nah, you ain't finna use me for no scapegoat. That ain't finna happen. That is not finna happen. So just forget all that. Forget that. Not today. Absolutely not. Not finna sit up here and say I was the one that I was boohooing and crying over. That's wrong, Prize. It's wrong. It's wrong, Prize. I'm not just gonna say that about me and think I'm not gonna speak on it. And like I said, I think God He showed it to me. Because I am not gonna lie to you, it was a lot of stuff that I didn't see about Mel. But when I separated myself from her, God started showing me a lot of stuff. I'm not lying to you. He started showing me. start talking to me about it. Like, hey, look, I was like, StreamYard acting up, y'all. Okay. I heard y'all say that part. Yeah, I heard y'all say that part. I was like, I actually, hey, Rose T, I actually got that live too. When you was windmilling, I got that live. Mm-hmm. That's why y'all need to go ahead and, hold on, what is it? Go and sub to this channel right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that live. I sure do. Yeah. But yeah, that's wrong because I was still speaking respectful yesterday with me and Prize, and he was like, "Hey, ain't nobody in this chat coming for her." We was like, "Yeah," but then I hear this crap last night. Like, hold on, you ain't finna sit up there and want me to keep being respectful while you like I didn't say nothing mean about you, but you over there, oh, she playing in my face. I ain't playing nobody's face. I saw this stuff this year and I started paying attention to it. Like, oh Lord, okay. It's like every time, like if I hear it again, I get pissed all over again. I'm like, stop it. Thank you. I almost called you Prize. Aren't you? I call everybody Prize. It was a mess. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Make sure you hit the like on the way out. Yeah, right. But yeah, that's not right. Don't sit up here and do me like that. Like, don't try to take the okay. Ooh, okay. Everything I'm trying not to say today, I'm gonna freaking say it. Don't sit up here and try to put it on me because I don't even be everywhere. Why are you trying to put everything on me? Vacay did this. But hold on. They say they caught you in lies. Don't put it on me. Like I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not even around. Shut Yes, I did probably stop it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, stop it. Don't be trying to put it on me. It's just like, oh, let me say this too. Because I'm gonna be pissed if I forget to say something on this live. Because after this, I don't want to hear about it no more. I don't want to hear about it. And whoever that channel is, which I think is the psychopath, don't tag me again. I don't stop it. Don't tag me no more on some stupid stuff on the dumb channel. We know it's you. Anyway, um oh, I almost just cuss. I forgot my thought. I should have said it when I thought about it. Now I'm gonna be kind of mad if I forget what it is. God help me remember what I was finna say, cause it was finna be a little juicy. Yeah, I be forgetting stuff just that quick. Oh, what was it? What was it? What was I finna say? I stopped myself when I was finna say it. Hold on. Let me talk a little bit and remember what I was finna say. But yeah, shoot, let me remember what I was finna say. Oh God. Um Jose said I'm gonna see videos. Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you, Jose. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. What you say, RGM? I forget. The psychopath is the psychopath is with the wheelchair. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm kind of mad because now I don't remember what it was. My bad. I don't remember what I was going to say. Because I don't want to have to repeat it because I was finna. Oh my God, help me remember what I was finna say. Oh my God, sorry y'all. Anywho, if I remember before I get off here, I'll say it. If not, then I'll maybe reference it in another live. I don't know. But I just say be careful with these people that okay, I'ma just tell her this. since this live is referencing her. Not so much Manifest because I don't even talk to her. And no, we were never friends. Um, you had better be careful what you be saying to some of these people that were your ops, and you becoming friends with, because I think it's mighty crazy that you talking about you crying because I did a respectful live when one of your buddies sent out an audio of you talking to him, but you ain't got nothing to say about that. Yeah, okay. You ain't got nothing to say about that. And I don't dislike him either. But don't sit up here and try to say that I'm made you cry when this dude sent a audio of you out there talking dirty, and all of a sudden I'm the enemy. Yeah, okay, all right. Talk about that. I didn't never hear y'all respond to that unless I missed it. Like, did they ever respond to that? I don't know. I don't know. Mm. What's up, three? Yeah, I don't think you want to be here, sir. This is not a good live, three. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is not a motivational live. This is a live where I had to get stuff off my chest. B3, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here, sir. I'm gonna end it soon. The live, not myself. The live. YouTube, the live, not myself. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm like, did they ever freaking say what happened with that? Like, they say he be shading her. I don't be over there to know. So I'm wondering. Like, all right, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember what I was gonna say, but it was a good point though. But hey, I'm just don't sit up here and lie to me or lie on me and say that I freaking did something that I didn't do. Like, I was an honest friend, but oh yeah, let me know. Um, I'm the same name on IG. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. You missed a few. I ain't gonna lie, but like the last few days have not been motivational. It's been a mess. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, no, no. Sleep in, get your rest. I don't take myself down, so it's still there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me know. Your brother prize. Three. I ain't talked to you in a few days. I gotta hit you up in the vet, sir. Um. Yeah, I hate to say it. I don't remember what I was gonna say. It was literally at the tip of my tongue, and I stopped myself to say something else, and I don't remember what it was. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't remember. Sorry. If I ain't gonna lie, if I remember after this live, which I probably will, and I hate that because I'm already past my time. I just, like I said, most of y'all 36 people ain't gonna be here because it probably won't be a messy live. And I didn't even talk about what happened on Phantoms last night, but I'm just gonna say this one. I'm saying names today, screw. When Stacey B got up there and said what she said, I was like, oh snap. That was hilarious. That's all I'm gonna say about Phantom Live. I ain't really I don't really watch those losers. Like, I don't, when they get on the panel I just leave. I ain't gonna lie. And then on that most of that live I was busy and I was on phone calls, so absolutely not. Get to know 3 hours. I ain't got nothing else to say, RG, huh? I gotta hit you up in the back if you got questions. Only if you come up here, prize. I'm out of words. Like, I'm over it. Like, let them say what they gonna say. I don't care. But they ain't not finna sit up there and just sit up there and try to call me a liar and say I was fake. I ain't never fake with nobody, and I ain't got to lie on nobody or lie to nobody. Ain't nobody on this earth important enough for me to lie to. I'm just gonna be honest about stuff. It is what it is. The truth hurts. I'd rather tell you the truth and hurt your feelings than to sit up here and tell you a lie and you hurt yourself. Like, I'd rather tell you the truth. Yeah, I think it's still up. Well, it was by the time I started this live, but I don't know if it's still up now. Cause Phantom, y'all gotta peep Phantom game. I've been peeping it for a while. Phantom will leave a live up, even though people was like, "This live gonna be private." He'll leave it up, but me and Phantom are on the same time zone. Phantom will leave that live up, and at a certain point in the morning when he get up, this is how I know he be up, which is it's kind of I noticed it last year. How I know Phantom be up is if I go back to that live at a certain point in the morning and I come up here and it's still up here, and then when I go back and look for it, it's gone. That means he privated. So sometimes he'll do that. Like he won't necessarily private right then, but he'll private it once he get up. That's all I'm saying about that. That's just something I noticed because I would get off at a certain time and the live will still be up, but by the time I look at it again or try to go back to it before I go to sleep, the live will be gone. So yeah. Yeah, can we get 50 likes before we leave here? I don't even know where it's at. I ain't asking. Yeah, four more people. Is it 4 people? 5 people. Hit the like button before we go. But yeah, I never said that that was the first time I got 40 likes. I said on that live it was at that time it was 40 people here. So when y'all be getting on these panels talking, make sure y'all got your information straight. Anytime I get on panel, I talk to the best of my knowledge and the best of my ability, because sometimes we do forget things and sometimes we do mix up stuff. But I didn't do that. I told exactly what happened. So don't get on the live and say something. Like if y'all gonna get up here and speak on it, make sure y'all know what y'all talking about. That's what I'm gonna say about it. 3 people hit the like. Shut up, RG, stop. But yeah, make sure y'all know what y'all be talking about when y'all get up on these live. Now, I ain't fighting with nobody. They just gonna have to be mad. I don't freaking care. I was respectful. And even with the whole manifest situation, when that happened last year, did y'all hear me talk about it? No. I didn't say nothing about it. I didn't say nothing about it. But y'all just not hearing it now because I heard her call me a liar. I'm not a liar. Absolutely not. I'm going to tell the truth every time. I don't lie about nothing. Yeah, let's get however many likes, 3 prize. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Shut up, Hannah. Shut up. No, RGM. I found that after I posted the live. I found it out because I had to do a quick one because I was on my lunch break. And once I heard that, I literally made the live right then. And then I went back to work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I found that one on my page. After the fact. Mm-hmm. I think those Barbies are hilarious. That's why I keep using the pictures. I think it's funny. Anywho, I'm gonna keep being a nice, sweet person that I am. If you don't like it, too bad. If I'm too boring for you, then don't come back. Like, leave me alone. But you're not gonna sit up here and make me the scapegoat, or not the scapegoat, but scapegoat. Why we say that wrong sometimes? You're not gonna make me the scapegoat because you got caught in some mess. Nah, we ain't doing no deflecting, no projecting. We ain't doing none of that. Keep the thing what it is. If you get caught up in something, you deal with it. Don't try to put it on me. Like, oh, this is all vacate fault. No, it ain't. Ain't nothing my fault. If you get caught in a lie, nah, don't say nothing. If you're talking people about crap behind people back, just admit it. Say, yeah, I said it. My bad. That's how I felt in the moment. But I don't feel that way right now. Have some accountability. Shut up, idea. Have some accountability. I see what you say. Have some accountability. Y'all hear me? Any of y'all that be here every day I'm live, or y'all be in the bushes when I be live, y'all hear me hold myself accountable. I'll be like, yeah, I did it. So what? I'll tell y'all, yep, I did it. That's how I felt at the time. So yeah, that's what I did. Sure did. You can't change the past. You might as well own up to it. Some people can't do that though. I have no problem doing that. Now, I'm not finna sit up here and own up to something I ain't do. That would be a lie. I'ma own up to things that I did do. And I'ma say, yeah, I did it. May have been wrong. And I hold myself accountable. I can't take it back. It's the past. But some of y'all can't do that. Some of y'all got too much pride to say, hey, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. And I apologize. Why y'all can't do that? Why y'all can't do that? I don't understand. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it right there. That's all I got to say. Like I said, if they respond and they mess around and have a stroke, it's gonna be on them. I don't care. Screaming to the middle of your phone, computer screen, laptop. I don't know what else. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox. I don't know. Screaming to it. I don't give a crap. Oh no, Archie. Okay, all right, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, it's whatever. Anywho, uh, did we get to 50? Oh, I almost called you. Uh, some stuff I can't say on this app. I need 2 likes. Yeah, don't hit me up now. Don't play with me. Give me the 2 likes and we'll go bye bye. Is it 2 or 3, Prize? Prize might can't answer. How many likes we got, RG? On 48? Give me the 2 likes before we go. Because I'm pretty sure I entertained y'all today. I wasn't gonna do a live this morning at all. But when I heard that, I said, oh, absolutely. I made a freaking live right then. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought about doing the live when I heard the Phantom Live, but I really wasn't there the whole time, to be honest. So I only heard certain parts and I had to red ball it back and all that. I need 2 likes. Give me 2 likes. 2. It ain't all about likes either. I'm just yeah, y'all here to hear it, so might as well give me the likes. Y'all here to listen. Y'all don't be here for my motivational stuff. I know 3 probably dipped out because he don't like none of this stuff. I understand. He'll probably get at me about it later. I get it, cause he'll talk to me in the background like, nah, don't do that. But nah, I explained it to him. I had to defend myself, and I'm always gonna defend myself. Absolutely. I don't give a crap who you are. You ain't finna just lie. I defended myself against a lot of people on here that came at me. I might not have did a whole live about it, but I talked about it. But yeah, I just had to go ahead and call that out because whatever y'all got going on in y'all background, y'all need to fix that. Whatever Mel said about Manifest husband, y'all need to figure that out. Don't put it on me like I'm the enemy, like I did something. Nah, y'all ain't doing that. Y'all not doing that. I mean, they ain't not finna do that to me, Bryce. Nah. Don't sit up there and freaking deflect and put it on me like I was the one that did something to them. I ain't do nothing to them. I was being a supportive friend to Mel, and I was being a supporter to Manifest on her lives and stuff. Don't ever say I didn't support you when I dropped links and stuff and got subs. We got you to be monetized, and then all of a sudden, everything with your head. Just because I gave my opinion, I was a liar. Like, absolutely not. Her head got absolutely big when she got monetized, and look what happened after that. I'm just being honest. Look what happened. Give me the one like so we can go, please. I appreciate it. But yeah, absolutely not. Y'all ain't finna play me like that. And I was freaking supportive. Nah, we ain't doing that. And they only doing that because they know I don't argue and scream on here. And I refuse to do that with anybody on this app. Because I am a lady. I'm gonna present myself as a lady. And if y'all can't comprehend that, then that's on y'all. But y'all can come up here and scream and yell in the middle of y'all phone and spit on your phone and make your phone get overheated or sound like it's underwater because y'all yelling it too much. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. But whatever y'all say after this, I don't care. I won't hear it. I won't listen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for giving me the lights. Yes, I got amazing. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. And I know, like I said, a lot of y'all here because of the subject matter. I don't really do this. I just had to defend myself because I don't talk to them. I ain't talked to Manifest since last year when she did that to me on her live. And like I said, at the time I was her mod. I left. I hit her up in the background. She never answered me back. And I never went back and I haven't spoken to her since. With Mel, I ain't spoke to her since the last day of April this year. I told her, like, I gave her a warning before I walked away. She didn't take heed to the warning. She said, I go where I want to go. I do what I want to do. I'm grown. I'm like, I can't handle this. You looking crazy out here. I walked away. So y'all do what y'all got to do. Don't sit up here and lie on me. Y'all figure out your own problems in your friendship and don't try to place it on me. I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. So don't sit up there and deflect and try to make me the enemy when y'all need to figure out whether y'all really friends or not. Okay? Anyway, what you said? I'll cuss because I'm yeah, I believe it. No, I won't. Don't be telling people that. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna continue to tell y'all to take care of y'all mental health because it's apparent that some of y'all need to freaking log off because y'all losing y'all mind on here. Y'all getting caught up in all the BS on this app. Log off. You can't be in everybody's chat on everybody's panel and don't expect to get wrapped up in some mess. It's gonna happen because you will not log off this internet. Log off. Yes, we finna go like right now. But yeah, y'all please take care of y'all mental health. I'ma continue to tell y'all that because mental health is serious. It's a number of years where I've had, and it is even before I even became a content creator, before I met any of y'all, that mental health has been very important to me. And it's not on my mental health, it's on somebody else I know mental health that's very close to me, that I'm very serious about this mental health stuff. I don't tell y'all just to tell y'all, just so I can keep saying it. I'm telling y'all because it's real. When you see somebody go through something and it deeply affects you, you're gonna have passion for it. So I tell y'all this because it's a personal matter. Like, take care of your mental health. It's real out here. And I see how y'all crash out on here and y'all get on here and y'all RGM, I'm not playing right now. I'm being serious. Y'all need to take care of it simply because y'all crash out on here and y'all spaz out and y'all just make y'all so, oh my god, y'all make yourself look so crazy on here that I'm just like, don't y'all realize the internet's forever? This junk is forever. Nothing is erased off the internet. So if in 20 years you see a freaking video of you you up here yelling and screaming at somebody and you feel embarrassed, it's gonna be on you. Why y'all think I say I'm very careful at what I say and what I do on this app? Because you never know when this stuff gonna resurface. I know at some point we all gonna end up going all our separate ways, but you never know when this crap is gonna come back up. So I say that because I really do care about people. I want them to keep their peace and protect their mind and their hearts. I say that because I mean it. But a lot of people don't take heed to it until it's too late. Until they trying to figure out why the crap they drinking all the time or why they doing uh um uh rugs with the D in the front. Like why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you committing violence on somebody? Like take care of your mental health. And I say that because people don't realize why they do things. And a lot of times mental health is the reason that they do these things. They ain't going to therapy, they not talking to nobody, they just lashing out and throwing fits and they ain't trying to fix it. So I'm trying to help you fix it. That's why I speak on it every day. But you know what? Crash out. Do what you want to do. It's your life. Y'all have a great day. I'm done with this. If they respond, I won't hear it. Go ahead and stroke out. Bye.